Hi everyone, Tori Day, Tori Day, Tori Day. It's another beautiful day, and life is a beautiful thing. And the people you surround yourself with defines who you are and defines where you be in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Today with me, I have somebody I respect a lot, somebody I admire. Welcome to Tori Day.
Thanks for having me
How far, bro?
with the push on. Very important.
Tell us about Thierry.
Um, my real name is Louis Thierry Nikimbo, born and raised in Cameroon, and I'm a holder of two degrees, associate degree from Dallas Community College, a bachelor's in management from the University of North Texas at Dallas. I've been in the States for a decade now. On I'm also the founder and owner of Alpha Denhaz, which is a clothing line. This is- That's basically it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So do you miss anything from Cameroon?
Um, that's a tricky question because I miss a lot. I miss the food. I'm a very picky eater, so I miss the good food. I miss friends. I miss families. I miss a lot of my high school friends, people I shared a very close bond with. So that's basically all.
Alpha Denhaz. What is Alpha Denhaz all about?
Um, the term Alpha then has is a combination of two words. Alpha being top, strong, and in charge, and then has is a Turkish word, which kind of loosely translate revealing. So you're top, you're strong, and you're revealing yourself. So Alpha then has. It's a clothing line that was founded in November 2018 and has grown over the past 2 years a lot. And I focus more on the on suits and sometimes occasionally dresses. It's basically an idea that I got when I was growing up because I grew up from a family of fashion lovers. My late aunt, rest in peace, Sitabe, was really, really influential in my life, because when I was a young kid, I used to spend a lot of time with her, and she had an upscale boutique in Douala, so I learned a lot from that. So when I came to the States a couple of years later, I kind of like want to follow in her footsteps. So it just started. It's something I've loved because I went to high school back home. I went to St. Francis College, Kumba. Fiango people.
My people.
Yeah, true, true. So while in high school, I was I had this reputation of dressing good, and I had a lot of friends that admired me and everything. And by the time I got to lower seat, I became the senior sanitation prefect because I was neat, and
Clean man.
kind of, so it kind of played well for me. And from that, I had that reputation. So when I came to the state, I decided to pursue fashion, and it's always been my thing. So I kind of like continue with that ideology. So I founded After the House in November 2017 in my friend's house because there was one I had before going public with After the House. I used to just play around. I would design my own outfits and I would change things. And so I decided to go public with Alpha Denhaz in November of 2017. And it was just something I had a couple of work things I've done at design. And I just decided I called up one of my very good friends, shout out to Gael, and he was like, hey, come on. I just went to his apartment in Dallas and I'll put on the suits and he'll take me
Pictures.
pictures and videos, Snapchats, and we uploaded. I went to sleep and I woke up the next day, got heat and everything, and like, you did this, you designed this. Then a couple of weeks later, I started getting calls, people were putting orders, and after that I was born, and I started, have no history in business, have no any idea about business. I was
No
just
mentors?
no mentors, nothing. I just had people I looked up to, and I was just battling my way, and it was I'm not gonna lie, it was a very tough start. With $1,000 in my bank account and don't know what I'm doing, so I was just like, making my way through the forest of uncertainties. But I learned a lot along the way, and I can say, and I had a lot of good support. Some people believed in me from the start, like I said, inception. Yeah, I've never produced a suit before for them. They just believed that I could do something, and that belief made me that kept me going because I was like, these people haven't had a suit for me before, but they could believe in me. That makes me very very happy and determined to push forward. So I just started putting in a lot of work, and that's how Afterden has been going for the past 3 years now.
So we have so many other brands out there.
Correct.
They do suit. Um, but then, what is the unique thing about Avaden? What is that thing about Avaden hands that makes you feel like we are different?
Okay, like I said, in business you're gonna have a lot of competitors and everything. The difference with Afterden has that we are unique.
Mhm.
From this, it's a custom made, suits. So you are being, it's like a journey. It's like you go in school, you go from the first day and walk through the midterm and everything. So whenever you want a suit, we take you along the journey. So you select your fabric, you choose your designs, you choose what the occasion of the event is, and we walk you through. So we update you constantly on how the production of your suit.
It's been done.
As compared to Zara, that you just walk in the store and just pick your suit off a rack, and and the other difference with African House as compared to other people is that our suits are unique. You are guaranteed not to see it anywhere. And I always make this comment and say, you know what, it's good to buy from other big brands and everything, but guess what? You guys are gonna end up looking like school students or students at an event because everybody's shops at the same place. You guys likely gonna have the same
suit.
outfit. But when you come to African House, you're guaranteed not to have the same outfit with somebody at any event. It's guaranteed. And also, I don't produce in large quantities. I make it limited. For instance, there are certain suits that I'm gonna produce three or four of them.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm never gonna produce them. I have a reason for that because you don't want to saturate the market. You want to keep it very, very limited, and people like somebody that's getting a suit from you.
They are unique.
It's gonna be unique. And another thing about Afroden House is that our suits are they are very, very nice, and the production is cute. And I work with very serious people, and I always have this saying that if I can't wear it, I'm not gonna sell it. So if I can't wear it, I'm gonna sell it to you, irrespective of you being a fashion person or not. That's how I believe. And we also give advice. For instance, you might have a suit. We also do styling. We don't just do suit production. For instance, you can have an outfit and you can reach out to us how to put it together. We charge you for that. And it's just services. And a lot of people come to me and ask me for suits. Our suit range from $350 to $700, depending on the fabric and what kind of styles you want. And a lot of time people come to me and say, oh, it's a little bit expensive. And I try to advise them and say, you're paying for intellectual property. You're not paying for the suit. Most of the time, you can have an idea and the person doesn't have an idea. So you pay for that person's idea. So a lot of inventors came up with ideas. So you're not paying for that idea. You're not paying for the invention. You're paying for the idea that the person put in the invention. And so that's why I tell a lot of people that we're unique.
Suit, design, and so besides suits and making people look good, what else does Alpha Denhaz do?
From the very inception of Alpha Denhaz, we made it our priority to be involved in the community. And from the beginning, when I founded Alpha Denhaz in 2017, I decided that we have to give back to the community. And I came from a family that were very big about community and people and bringing people together. When I was in high school, I had a lot of following. I had a lot of people around me, and I believed in supporting people and holding other people up. And we decided that we're gonna give back to the community. And I made the decision that I'm not gonna wait for me to be a millionaire or wait for me to be big before I can make an impact. You can make an impact right where you are with whatever you have. You don't have to have so many things to make an impact. And we decided that we're gonna be giving back to the community, no matter how small it might be. So the first year we donated suits to high school students that were going to prom. We didn't have the money to buy suits, and we give them free suits. Last year I was back home in Cameroon, and we donated it in the hospital to women and children. Tico, my home city, and I decided that if I'm doing the first giveaway or give back home, it has to be my home city where I grew up. These streets that I walked when I was a young kid, and I must tell you, it was a tremendous experience, and seeing the smiles and the appreciation from the on the people's face was really really big for me. And you know, we talked about a lot about that, and you know, you're doing a great job out here, and you inviting me to your platform is very huge for me. And we decided that this year we're gonna go do it back home. As you and I know, the COVID-19 pandemic has been ravaging the whole world, and a lot of people are out of work. A lot of people don't have the basic necessities, and I decided that I want to do this annual give back, but back home in Cameroon, because I feel that the impact is gonna be more as compared to doing the year. And this year we're gonna focus on single moms and children, because these are the most vulnerable people in our society. So that's what
Especially
we're
during these difficult
during this
times.
difficult time. So that's what we're gonna focus. And so at the end of the month, I'm gonna introduce the donation campaign. So this donation campaign, we're gonna ask for cash, and we're gonna ask for gifts, whatever somebody can give. There's no limit. $5, $1, whatever you can. It's gonna be helpful, you know. So this money is gonna be put together, and we're gonna use it to help these people back home. And the one thing about this campaign is that I'm involved in it. So it's not like the other campaigns that you give money and you don't know if the money ends up helping the people or not. But this one, I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna be down there on the ground, making sure this money is put to use.
That's beautiful. And sincerely, I've known you for some time now,
Sure.
and you're respected. People trust you. I trust you. That is why I'll even share my platform with you to put out this information. And please, if you just try, do something, donate anything. $1, $2, $3, $4, $10, $100 can go a long way to help somebody who needs it. Now, what is Alpha Denhaz doing to make sure that in 50 years, in 100 years, in 150 years, there must be someone that fits in your shoe and continue to run things for humanity?
Thank you very much for that question. That's a great question. If you look out there, one of the biggest companies in the world have been generational. You look at Coca-Cola, you look at Guinness, you look at whatever, Gucci and Prada and the rest is generational. So most of the time, the founding fathers or the founders normally do not in their lifetime enjoy the progress or the profit of the company, because by the time they start enjoying it, they're either dead or they're of age. So, but you ask yourself, why do these companies succeed after 100 years, 90 years, 80 years? It's because of the founding framework. So from the start, you have to have something that people believe in you. So from the start, I'll be honest with you, what you ask is what you're gonna get. There's no cutting around or trying to double cross people. So we want to be authentic. So from the start, we tell you the truth. For instance, if you come to us, you want a suit made, and we cannot come up with that time, we're going to tell you straightforward. We're not going to collect your money, and we can't meet up. So I just feel like being authentic is going to be a long way, and also getting involved in the community is going to have a lasting impact.
Well, that's beautiful. So I want you to look into this camera and talk to your people. What do you want them to know about you? What do you want them to know about Alpha Denhaz? What do you want them to know about your community outreach?
Like I said, being the founder of Alpha Denhaz and the CEO, I get involved in the community a lot. So I want people out there to support the movement. I want people to also support the drive that we're making towards helping the community. And the most vulnerable set of people in our community are always women and children. They are mostly abandoned. They are mostly forgotten. So when you donate to Alpha Denhaz, or whenever you buy a suit, or whenever you order a suit, you're not just helping Alpha Denhaz, you're also helping people who are not physically present at Alpha Denhaz. Some of that money is getting used in the community to help people. So this 2020, I want to reach out to everybody right there. Please come to the Alpha Denhaz page. It's Alpha Denhaz on Instagram, Alpha Denhaz on Facebook. Donate whatever amount. There's no limit to it. You know, if it's $1, it's fine. It goes a long way. If it's $2, it goes a long way. If you don't have cash, you can ship us things, whatever. You know, basic necessities. We can use that. So please, the campaign will start, I think, at the end of this month, which is September, and it's going to run till early December, so people can have a time frame to come out. We don't want to pressure people. We don't want to put the limit on people. We just want people to have the time. So please, if you reach out to Alpha Denhaz, that's going to be really, really appreciated.
Man, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much.
And
for having me.
Toride is your home. Any day, anytime. If you think we can be of help, give us a call.
Thank you very much.
Or you can walk in.
Thank you very much.
And I don't hear the Tori, Alpha Denhaz, and Thierry doing something very beautiful for the community. I love what they're doing. I respect him as a person. I respect every project he's trying to carry out. And please follow him. Please support him. These are ideas we're supposed to push as a community. Now, there's more to read. I will get down for today.